Engineer-in-Chief Doordarshan has already joined us. Few more minutes and we are going to begin with today's webinar. I request all the participants to kindly ensure whatever devices they are connected with us through for today's webinar, they should be able to access the chat window on the same. This webinar shall also be live streamed on our official YouTube channel, BVI Cam New Delhi. But the live streaming is only for knowledge dissemination purposes, dear participants. Feedback form link shall not be shared on any other channel except this WebEx room. So in case any of your friends or colleagues plan to attend this webinar through our YouTube channel, please request them to directly join this room and earn themselves a certificate of participation. The link for the certificate of participation generation shall be shared with all our participants at the end of the session in the chat window. You are required to click on the same, fill in your details carefully. Kindly fill in your details carefully, dear participants, because any mistakes you make may directly reflect into your certificate. So kindly ensure, please, that you have filled all your details carefully. With one email ID, this form will allow only one login. So please ensure that you fill in your details carefully and generate yourself a certificate of participation. Do not leave this meeting room till the time you do not receive your certificate of participation in your inbox, dear participants. Thank you, dear participants. I can see many participants are already checking the chat window. It appears as a bubble icon on your device. You can click on the same, write in your name, affiliation details, etc. in the same, and test whether you can access the chat window on your devices or not. We are going to start with the webinar very soon, in a few minutes from now. I once again thank all the participants. Once again, for information of all our participants, paper submission for IEEE International IndiaCom 24. Yes, dear participants, 18th International Conference on Computing for Sustainable Global Development. IndiaCom 24 is already open and the paper submission closes on 7th of November. In large numbers, please do submit your papers to the conference and participate in the same. I have already also shared details of our International Journal of Information Technology, BJIT, and IJRMS for widespread information of all our participants. Kindly do submit your papers in numbers. You can save the details and keep them for your information, as well as disperse the same with your friends and colleagues. Professor M.N. Huda, sir, Director, Bharati Vidyapeeth's Institute of Computer Applications and Management, has joined us. Good evening, sir. Welcome to the webinar.
Good evening, Dr. Ritika. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Singh Saab.
Sir, can we...
Let's start.
Yes, sir. A very pleasant evening to all distinguished panelists and participants. Bharati Vidyapeeth's Institute of Computer Applications and Management, BVI CAM, in association with Computational Intelligence Society, CIS chapter of IEEE Delhi section, Computer Society chapter of IEEE Delhi section, Technology and Engineering Management Society chapter of IEEE Delhi section, of IEEE Delhi section, System, Man and Cybernetics SMC Society chapter of IEEE Delhi section, Communication Society of IEEE Delhi section, Consultants Network Affinity CNA Group of IEEE Delhi section, Life Member Affinity LMA Group of IEEE Delhi section, Inter-Society Relations IRS Standing Committee of IEEE Delhi section, Industry Relation and Special Interest Group on Humanitarian Technology, Site Standing Committee of IEEE Delhi section, Region 10 of IEEE with the Associations of Computer Society of India, Institute of Information Technology Professionals IITP, ISTE Delhi Section and IETE Delhi Center as technical collaborator welcomes you all to the IEEE IETE BVI Camp Technical Lecture Series on AI in Hospitality and Tourism. It is a moment of pride and honor to announce that we, with united hands, mark special contribution for the monumental occasions Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, an initiative to celebrate 75 years of glorious independence, as well as contribute our bit in seeking to find practical global solutions for the benefit of all. The aim of India during its G20 presidency tenure in 2023. This webinar is an initiative to mark both these monumentous occasions, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, as well as our G20 presidency. According to Simone Purotto, between getting a fax room confirmation and being asked for passport by animatronic Velociraptor, there must be a healthy sweet spot in the use of technology in our industry. This simple quote carries a lot of depth as it showcases how the travel and tourism was being transformed and is being transformed by technology, especially artificial intelligence, to ensure a personalized customer experience. Artificial intelligence is set to revolutionize the hotel guest experience in the next decade by providing more personalized and efficient service through the use of personalization and recommendation engines, automation of repetitive tasks, virtual assistants, smart room technology, and concierge services. AI is already having a massive impact on society, and every industry should take note. A recent report estimated that AI could potentially double annual economic growth rates by 2035. This has been validated that AI could add $15.7 trillion to the global economy by 2030. AI-powered personalization experiences to individual guests based on their preferences, past behavior, and demographics. AI-powered chatbots and virtual assistants will allow hotel staff to interact with guests in real time and provide personalized recommendations and assistance. Smart room technology integrated with AI can provide guests with a more comfortable and convenient stay. AI can also be used to monitor and predict maintenance needs in hotel rooms, optimize pricing and inventory decision, forecast demand, and adjust room available accordingly. It reduces the cost associated with managing and operating the hotel. The webinar today aims to discuss various aspects of applications of AI in hospitality and tourism. I would first take this opportunity to welcome amongst us our distinguished panelists for the day. We are privileged to have amongst us a galaxy of experts. I would first welcome Professor M.N. Huda sir, Director, Bharati Vidyapeeth's Institute of Computer Applications and Management, BVI CAM, and Executive Vice Chairperson, IEEE Delhi Section, to address the participants with his inspiring words.
Am I audible, Dr. Ritika?
Yes, sir.
Good evening, one and all. At the outset, let me take this opportunity to express my gratitude to Mr. R.K. Singh Saab, who always been so gracious that despite his engagements, despite his other activities, he has always volunteered himself to share knowledge on this platform of IEEE, IET, BVI Camp weekly evening lecture series. Thank you so much, Mr. Singh Sahab. Dear friends, I also take this opportunity to welcome all my friends from various professional societies, as well as the participants from various parts of the country and abroad in this 135th evening lecture series of IEEE IET BVI camp, which was started way back in June 2020, and we have crossed 3 years and above. The sustainability of this series has been appreciated at all platforms, including IEEE Global Platform, and has also been adjudicated. This series which is continued since June 2020, has been adjudicated as one of the best sustainable series in the world and has also been awarded accordingly. So, dear friends, this all is possible only because of the support and the encouragement that all of you keep on waiting for this evening series. And of course, my speakers who from different walks of life are always ready to share information, share knowledge, whatever they have, their expertise with my participants. Dear friends, the today's topic, AI in hospitality and tourism. In fact, as a student of computer science, I have taught AI for close to 15 years. And AI, at that moment, people were not appreciating. But now, AI has shown its effectiveness. Dr. Ritika has already briefed you that how artificial intelligence can be of use in multiple dimensions. And AI has already established itself, has shown its performance in almost every walk of life. Last to last week, we had a session on AI in fashion industry. We have sessions for AI for medical industry, AI for social scientists, AI for humanities, and rather we are talking about digital humanities. So AI in the same way for the people who are talking about hospitality and tourism. And beginning of that could be anything, getting good location, guiding prospective customers for the purpose of hospitality and tourism, and from that to maybe optimizing revenue, planning, efficient management, and what not. AI, simple terms, artificial intelligence is defined as how to make computers to do things better, which at the moment human beings are doing. So whatever activity as a human we are doing, in every activity, AI can play an important role. And that is why this topic is very important to all of us. Gone are the days when AI for engineers, AI for computer scientists, or AI for electronics people, or using AI smart electric grid people who are talking. Gone are those days. AI has come out of those boundaries and AI is available. Now the even poets are using AI. Even the photographers are using AI. One fine day, I was in a marriage and I saw that there was a professional photographer who was taking photographs, and then finally he sent me a link and said that you just put your. He applied machine learning, and he said that just click on this link and show your photograph, and it will scan that how many images of this of yours are in this drive, and all those images will automatically get downloaded. You have to click a button and it will be saved at your mobile phone or maybe at your laptop. That's the kind of the application of the AI for the purpose of filtering photographs and finding the right photograph for a right person out of maybe thousands of photographs. So AI is becoming so versatile that it is being used for everyone, and each one of the user maybe in a scientific domain, social scientific domain, humanities are using AI. And that's how I always say कि जब AI की बात आती है, जब मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि मेरी ये दो पंक्तियां हमेशा सही होने वाली हैं, जो इस वक्त सही नहीं है, कि ओ टेक्नोलॉजी के मुसाफिर तुम्हें अभी बहुत दूर जाना है, ओ टेक्नोलॉजी के मुसाफिर तुम्हें अभी बहुत दूर जाना है, पत्थरों पे गुलाब खिलाना है और आंधियों में चिराग जलाना है। ये एआई करके दिखाएगा, टेक्नोलॉजी करके दिखाएगी, जिसके लिए आज हम यहाँ जमा हुए हैं। सो वी हैव मिस्टर आर के सिंह साहब हु इज गोइंग टू help us to understand how AI in hospitality and tourism going to be beneficial for each one of us. I am sure that this lecture is going to be of immense use to all of us. Dear participants, just for your information, on the request of the participants from all over country and close to 2 lakhs participants who have attended our program in last 3.5 years, we have created a repository of video recording of all these lectures. Dr. Ritika will be sharing the link of the repository as BVICAM YouTube channel, where from you can review, you can watch any of the lecture sessions which we have already conducted, including today's session. Go subscribe that. Of course, जैसे सब कहते हैं वैसे मैं भी कहूंगा बेल आइकन दबाइए, ताकि अगला लेक्चर अगर किसी वजह से मिस हो जाए तो आपको बेल आइकन से ये इंफॉर्मेशन मिल जाए कि नया लेक्चर अपलोड हो गया है। ज्वाइन कीजिए। This lecture series is only for the purpose of knowledge dissemination. So keep learning despite disruptions, multiple type of disruptions in and around us, and keep yourself active. And whatever you get information through these sessions, percolate this, disseminate this amongst your friends, amongst your colleagues, and amongst your students. That is what is our message, कि सब लोग अपडेटेड रहें, सब लोग करंट ट्रेंड्स के बारे में जानें और अपने आप को कुछ प्रोडक्टिव पर्पस से एंगेज रखें. दैट इज व्हाट इज आवर पर्पस. सो हमेशा के जैसे मैं इसी पे खत्म करूंगा. Next Saturday again we are having another session. There are few more sessions which have been notified. If you have not registered, please do register for that. So इस नोट के साथ कि फूलों की तरह फिर खिलेंगे हम, फूलों की तरह फिर खिलेंगे हम, और एक नए टॉपिक के साथ अगले सैटरडे फिर मिलेंगे हम. थैंक यू सो मच. विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट. गॉड ब्लेस यू ऑल. ओवर टू यू डॉक्टर रितिका.
Thank you, sir. I would now welcome amongst us our expert for today, Mr. R.K. Singh, sir, with an e-booking.
Okay, am I audible, madam?
Yes, sir.
At the outset, I would like to thank Professor Hoda and congratulate him for continuing this unending series, and this great job he is doing. And let me tell you, sir, that I also enjoy coming on this platform.
That's my privilege, sir. My
No,
privilege,
sir.
sir.
So, because on this platform, one thing which I notice, because I'm actually delivering webinars on a number of platforms, number of institutions, but one thing which I have found here, the discipline, the way of conducting, and I still remember in last webinar there were some technical hitches, but even then uh, Madam Ritika Boston and you were there to help me. Then Geeta was there to help me, and then we sorted out. And that's why I even changed my laptop also. And today again we had a complete we had a complete redux, because I told her that this time I don't want any glitches, so that people get disturbed. And I hope, I still hope.
Oh, this time it is perfectly all right. And that is
Yes,
the great side of the technology, sir.
yes. So after all, we all learn with problems, and since I'm from the All India Radio and Doordarshan, where we are used to facing problems, breakdowns in the transmitters, and then rectifying it, so we are used to that. But when public is there involved and their time is lost, that is really very bad. So I last time things were there and I was really upset. So we have sorted out, and by grace of God, I think now this year will be, in this particular webinar will go smoothly. So, madam, I take my slides.
Yes, sir. So please share them once again.
Which one? My slides, no? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I have to share again or what?
Sir, you have to share again because I shared the ebook in between.
Okay.
So you have to share again. Meanwhile, I'll introduce you to the participants.
Okay, I will share.
Yes, sir. Dear participants, Mr. R.K. Singh has over 4 decades of experience in the field of broadcasting sector, inclusive of operations, general management, procurement, technology, and human resource development. He has extensive experience in complex and challenging international and multicultural environments, with proven ability to represent the organization among stakeholders and strategic partners. An exemplary communicator with proven skills in designing and conducting customized training programs geared towards optimizing knowledge and operational efficiency of employees. Sir has also expertise in conducting training programs and workshops in the areas of managerial effectiveness and broadcast technology. He has represented the All India Radio in international seminars, conferences globally. Sir has also served to the government of Kenya, Nairobi, for a period of 5 years. a renowned expert on the panel of DOAC, Society for Inspection and Awarding Accreditation to Computer Training Center, and bestowed with many eminent engineering awards and accolades. Sir is also the fellow member of professional bodies like IETE, IEE, and BES India. We are honored to have you among Sir today. I would now request you to kindly take the session and enlighten the House. Yes, sir. The screen is now sharing. So you can put the PPT in slideshow mode. Yes, sir. Perfect. So please unmute yourself. It is now fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yes, sir. You can now share the PPT. Open the PPT. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes,
fine.
sir. Put it
Right.
in slideshow mode.
Oh, right.
Yes,
Is it
sir.
okay? Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you. So I thought that this topic will be useful to practically everybody, whether somebody is using hotel facility or tourism, or some people are working in this department. Now, as we all know, that there is a revolution because of AI, and just now Professor Huda has mentioned that every walk, every stage, everything is changing because of AI, and hotel industry in particular is ready to adopt these changes, and we find that in the hotels and hospitality a lot of new things are coming. So I thought that it will be important that we bring it to the knowledge of the people, and they should know what exactly, and particularly for the students or even those who are joining. But if their children or their somebody is joining hotel management, because these days hotel management is also very popular, so that will be a good information. So with initial background, now this time what I will do, since because of time constraint, I will just 3 4 slides in the introduction and one video, and I will straightway go to the hotel and hospitality industry. So as usual, I have already discussed this thing in my earlier talks. So uh, next technological leap in human civilization, and uh, and it will benefit everybody. So I also mentioned that earlier there was a time, if somebody doesn't know digital, then he is not considered literate. He is considered illiterate. Now the same thing is going to apply even for the AI. You have to know AI, and if you do not know AI, probably you will be out from the mainstream. So that's why it is very important, and our aim is to empower people at all level, whether they are student, working, department, or anywhere. At all level, we have to empower with power of AI. And even our government, academia, they have also decided that AI should be introduced at the university college level. In fact, these days I'm teaching in uh, Jamia as a special subject, AI in media, and there are different discipline students are there, and we are telling them what is AI and how it is used. So it is already there in most of the universities and colleges. In addition, various governments and other departments and organizations also use their training facility. And how it will impact the humanity, this also is important, that the speed of the AI, we can compare that if the development, whatever development 20 years, If AI is not there, it will take about 300 years. So that is the so meaning of AI again very simple. Artificial and intelligence. There are two words. Artificial, we know that main man-made, and intelligence is thinking power, which is and so we say that AI means man-made thinking power. Generally, we can say that AI, the meaning of AI. Now, I will not go into this. AI is used for different products every day, whether it is mobile or bank or so. I will just stop here
Sir, sorry
and
to
the next,
interrupt.
that.
Sir, sorry to interrupt. I think the
Pardon?
slideshow has. Sir, sorry to interrupt. Please share the slides again, once again.
Why it is happening? I know it not happen. Screen sharing is this. So screen sharing is stopping of its own. Uh, yeah.
We apologize for the technical glitch, participants, but within a while, sir would be back with us. He has made wonderful slides for the widespread information of all the participants. So I would not want any of the participants to miss them, because they have lots of knowledge which every participant should be part of. So this is the, I would say, other side of technology. We can also have minor glitches in between. But till the time technology is helping us enhance our knowledge, I think all these things are acceptable.
Now I share. Okay. Is it okay?
Yes, sir, it is sharing. Just share the PPT.
Yeah, but you see, once it started, then the sharing is stopping of its own. I mean, I
Sir, by
really
mistake,
do not
actually,
know.
shops
I hope
stop sharing पे
Madam
click हो
Giti,
गया होगा.
yeah, हो सकता है. Anyway, so what I will
So slideshow mode on कर लीजिए.
do now, before I go to my
Yes, sir.
proper, this and hospitality, I would like to show one more video. And why I am showing you this video is because there are some technologies in this video are being used in the industry, hotel industry also. So just this is a very short video, and just have a look at it. Diverse Vision is a futuristic technology that lets you experience the world in a whole new way. おすすめ見せて。あ、ダンスやってる。これ見ようか。うん、レッツダンス。ママ、この人たち踊り上手くない？プロだもん。上手に決まってるでしょ。マヤもダンス習ってるんだから、もっと近くで見たら。うん、そうだね。マヤも一緒に踊ってみたら？恥ずかしいよ。じゃあ、やってみる。Let's dance. Augmented reality and virtual reality take viewers closer to the performers. マヤもこの番組見てるんだ。これすっごいよね。バカなちゃんも一緒に踊ろうよ。踊る踊る。今行くね。Hello. Hello. せっかくだから鍛えちゃえば。
diverse vision offers new experiences and deeper connections, as well as safety and security. People will soon be able to enjoy a variety of content and different ways to watch it, using not only ordinary TV, but also 3D TV, AR, and VR equipment. And through our Meta Studio technology, producers will be able to record 3D shapes and textures, producing more expressive content.
マヤ、パンのこね方調べて。あ、ミーアキャットだ。うわー、かわいい。意外とふさふさしてるね。この子ってどんなところに住んでるのかな。見てみようか。わあ、アフリカだ。マヤ、こね方わかった？もうすぐ。いい匂い。早く食べたい。オッケー、すぐ作るね。
Diverse vision will also help people obtain accurate, personalized information following a disaster.
NHK 気象災害情報です。先ほど12時15分、今あなたがいる東区に大雨警報が出されました。この後激しくうちの方にも出てる。行かなきゃ。
This allows for quick assessment and response. The system can help wheelchair users find easier evacuation routes. It will also offer important, easy-to-understand information to people with visual or hearing impairments or limited Japanese ability.
雨すごかったね。大丈夫だった？
Helping to build stronger bonds between you and your loved ones. That's
Okay. So now with this, I think I'm audible, madam.
Yes, sir, perfectly.
So now with this, let us first see what are the challenges of hotel and hospitality. So I will start with hotel and hospitality and let us try to understand. I will make it basic definition of hotel. Yes, everybody knows it. It is mentioned in they are all aware about what is hotel. The precise features and services provided to the guest can vary quite drastically from one hotel to another. This we all know. That's why we call it 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 7-star hotels are different, having different facilities. Then hotel industry. It is important to answer this question. What is hotel industry? Put simply, the hotel industry is the section of service industry that deals with guest accommodation or lodging. By most definitions, the hotel industry refers not only to hotels, but also to many other forms of overnight accommodation, including hostels, motels, inns, and guest houses. However, it does not usually include long-term or permanent forms of accommodation. Due to the nature of the hotel services, it is closely associated with the travel and tourism industry. I am just differentiating between the two. The difference is one common area of confusion relates to the difference between the hotel industry and the hospitality industry, with many people mistakenly believing the two terms refer to the same thing, but they are not. However, while there is a crossover, the difference is that the hospitality industry is broader in scope and it includes multiple different sectors. The hotel industry is solely concerned with the provision of guest accommodation and related services. And as a result, it covers accommodation, restaurant. This I have already told you. Now, I will show you a very brief video. It is just about say about 2 minutes only, and it will just give what exactly is the hospitality. And please note one thing, that this video is from other countries, so the figures given are not from India but from UK. Anyway, that otherwise all other information is applicable everywhere. So we can have where is my
आपको शायद पता ना हो कि SSL क्या है, लेकिन हैकर्स इसके बारे में अच्छी तरह जानते हैं और वो
yeah, this is the video.
Thinking about a career in hospitality? The hospitality industry is all about providing the public with food, drink, entertainment, and accommodation. It's an exciting industry that's constantly changing, and there are a wide range of businesses that make up the hospitality industry. These include accommodation, such as hotels, guest houses, bed and breakfasts, and holiday cottages, golfing resorts and country clubs, conference centres, restaurants, pubs and fast food outlets, casinos, and large-scale events. There are around 19,000 hotels, 8,500 guest houses, and 10,700 bed and breakfasts in the UK, indicating the highly competitive nature of this industry. There are currently 20,000 job vacancies a month, and by 2020, the number of jobs that tourism supports is forecast to increase to 2.9 million. In order to work in the hospitality industry, you'll need to be a good communicator, a great team player, and have a friendly and positive attitude and be helpful at all times. You'll need to be prepared to work shifts. And remember, in the hospitality industry, your busiest times will usually be weekends, bank holidays, and Christmas, but the rewards can be great. Some employers offer discounted or free meals. You can work at some brilliant events, meet lots of interesting people, and the skills you learn can be valuable both at work and personally. Progression within the hospitality industry does not necessarily depend on qualifications and experience people have before they enter the industry, more on in-house training and performance once they've entered the industry. Within the hospitality industry, your career progression could look like this: greeter, team leader, shift supervisor, assistant manager, general manager, and area manager. A typical starting wage is around £12,000, rising to £100,000 for area managers.
So, I'm sure you got little idea about what the hospitality industry is. That was the idea. Advantages of AI, of course, there are many. It enables multitasking and eases the workload for existing resources. AI enables the execution of complex tasks without significant cost, and operation is 24 by 7. But what is the disadvantage of AI in hotel industry? This is also important and we should know it. And to me, it appears that there is only one major risk. And the most important is pressing concern that all businesses looking to take advantage of AI will face. Data, that is risk of data privacy. The data collected by the technology during the interactions with users can be potentially used for other purposes. Therefore, the risk of data privacy violation is involved. So, now I will come to the important things in the hotel, which probably many hotels have started using it at different level, and that is robot. Now, robots are also, I will say straightway, there are two types. One is that we just program it and they are doing the routine job. Yes, that is there. But there are robots which are made intelligent. They will interact with you, they will answer your queries and all that. So the use of robot within the hospitality industry is becoming more commonplace, with uses ranging from AI chatbots designed to assist with the customer services process, etc. So robots, I said, discussing robots and their uses, it is important to first establish what actually a robot is. In simple terms, a robot is a machine which has been built to carry out complex actions or tasks automatically. Some robots are designed to resemble humans, and these are called androids, but many robots do not take such form. It may be created in any form. Modern robots can be either autonomous or semi autonomous and may make use of AI and speech recognition. With that being said, most robots are programmed to perform specific tasks with great precision, with an example being the industrial robot. But industrial robots are, as I told you, that they are only for a specific job. Once they have been programmed, they will continue doing that particular job. The use of artificial intelligence within the field of robotic is one of the most exciting, and promising applications of uh, business. Nevertheless, this is another complex area where a clear understanding is required. Essentially, AI refers to the performance of seemingly intelligent tasks which mimic human cognitive functions. Although there is no precise definition of what constitutes AI problem solving, reasoning, understanding, human speech, and autonomous navigations. Therefore, references to the AI robots will usually be describing robots that have been designed to achieve intelligence tasks. Now, I will show you one robots application in a hotel.
What's going on, friends? Rich DeMiro here, Rich on Tech. I'm here at the brand new Sheraton Los Angeles San Gabriel Hotel. And let me tell you, this place has some amazing technology. You've seen, by the way, this place is all brand new. So you've seen this, right? You know what these are. The luggage cart. Well, this pretty much steps it up 1,000 notches because they have robots that take your luggage to your room, robots that lead you around the hotel, and robots that can deliver room service. And maybe in the past you've seen those little room service robots that are kind of small. They might fit like a bottle of soda in there. No, these are amazing. You got to check them out. So the first robot here at the hotel is this. It's called a Wayfinder. So you literally, it's at the entrance to the hotel. You say where you want to go. Let's go to their new steakhouse. Can I take you there now? Yes. So this robot will lead me to the steakhouse. And you can see this is a pretty sizable robot. So it says, please stand clear 5 feet in front of me while I'm moving. So if someone was to get in front of this robot, it will definitely stop. Now, here's the really cool part about this robot, because you're following it. Not only is it going to take you to the steakhouse, it's also, go over here, since I know where this is, it's also going to open these doors wirelessly. So here we go. Let's see if it sends the signal to the doors. Look at that. So not only did it lead me to the steakhouse, thanks, robot, now I can go right in. And place is pretty good, so we'll have to check that out later. All right, let me show you the other robot over here. This one is going to deliver food to your room. Let's walk over. It's a long walk. See, that's why they have robots to do this. All right, so Fred is going to open up this one. This is a room service robot. So, normally you'd have someone come to your room, bring you the food. Well, this one, watch this. Inside, you've got spaces for your food, and you just pull your food out when it'll call your room when it gets there. Pull your food out, bring it into your room. You can leave a tip inside if you want. I don't know, maybe the robot will take it. And then you close it up, and it will be on its merry way. Thanks, Fred. All right, now, these robots are called tug robots. And of course, your first instinct when you see one is to step right on it and take a ride. And guess what? That's why they have this sign right here. Although it can support you, you're not supposed to stand on the thing. And when the robots are sleeping, they're just recharging right there. So they'll find their way around by, by themselves. Okay, here's the coolest robot. So this is the third type of robot they use here. And this one is the luggage robot. So here you go, right here. You've got what looks like a luggage cart that's kind of reconfigured to sit on that tug robot. And we open the door. You can put your luggage inside right there. It can fit a bunch of suitcases. It's all secured. So you can see you've got the lock on the outside. And when it comes to your room, it will actually ring your phone, tell you that the delivery's there, and it will give you a 4-digit code so that you can unlock this yourself. So if anyone finds this in the hotel while it's making its way up to your room, you're not going to be able to open it. So that's nice and secure. And of course, if you happen to get locked inside, which you shouldn't be fooling around inside, you can open it up from the inside. Now, I know some parents are going to request that their kids get taken up to the room inside this. You cannot do that. That is not an approved method for these robots yet. Although if I was suggesting that, I'd say take them on the long route, like up every single floor. But we're not doing that. Okay, so we close that. And now the robot, you can see they have this cool, they gave it like a personality. And if you notice, it does not have a name just yet. So the Sheraton is going to do a contest to name this. So keep an eye out in the comments. I'll put the link if you want to, I don't know, maybe win something by naming this guy. And all these sensors are in here as well. So let's fire them up. And I'm gonna, we've got several robots passing here. It's like a airport runway. So this guy is stopping, and you can see when they come through, they go really slow because these are heavy machinery. You don't want to get in front of one of them, but if you do, I'll show you what happens. Doesn't it just feel high tech in here with these robots? I mean, that's part of the fun of seeing this stuff. Yeah, let's fire them up. So now once you get all your luggage in there, the front desk will key in your room number, and it will make its way up all by itself. So let's follow this guy. Now don't try this at home, but I'm going to step in front of the robot and see what happens, okay? So here we go. Whew, thank you for stopping. All right, so we'll let him get on his way. And you can see, once you get in front of him, he's very cautious about his next move because these are very friendly robots. And you see there's a lot of people moving, so they have to be very, they've got to be on their game with those sensors. So here's what he does. He makes his way over here, are the regular guest elevators. This robot is going to take a secondary bank of elevators that are around the corner here. So he's going to go that way. And here's what the best part about these robots are. The service people up front, you know, the bellman, all those people, they will still walk you to your room. But now they have the freedom to interact with you and chat with you while this guy is doing all the heavy lifting and all the hard work. So less sweating for them, and you still get that human interaction. So I think this is really cool. This is the first hotel in the nation to have these robots. And so, of course, when people come to the hotel, that's like a bonus. It's like an add-on. You get to take pictures with this thing. I'm sure people will pose. Maybe I'll take a selfie with him real quick, if he doesn't mind here. Hey, do you mind if I, he doesn't have a name yet, so I can't. Okay, let me take a selfie. Okay, and you see he's opened the door, so he's got work to do. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and give it the thumbs up. If you learned something from it, share it with your friends on Facebook.
So you must have got a good idea that how the big hotels are now started using. So very soon we will find this particular thing, can lead to improvement, of course, will be there. Now I will show you the world's first robot staffed hotel. Now this is something very interesting. There is not a single person managing the hotel, and the complete hotel is managed by only robots. So this
सुना है स्लीप के लिए साइलेंस बहुत जरूरी है
yeah, so this is completely managed by hotel robots.
チェックアウトのお客様は右のタッチパネルのチェックアウトをしてください。
いらっしゃいませ。変なホテルへようこそ。チェックインのお客様は1を押してください。 チェックアウトのお客様は右のタッチパネルのチェックアウトを押してください。Welcome. Welcome to the Hanoi Hotel. If you want to check in, please press 1. If you want to check out, please press the check out on the right of the touch panel.
So that was a hotel which is managed only by robots. Now, robots used in check-in process, and it reduces congestion, and it can help. There is a now this is again a robot concierge has been developed by IBM, and they respond your queries, and the system learns and adopt. They upgrade their knowledge also. If you ask some questions, they will provide. If they cannot, they will upgrade their knowledge. Airports and hotels are increasingly making use of robotic assistants, transforming the entire hospitality industry. Uh, if you want to be a hospitality manager, just watch this.
In this management diploma, I've been able to be. Hi, I'm Jane Marie Lundstrom, and I'm the training officer here at the Shangri-La Cairns. We have 21 trainees at the moment, and they range from front office, housekeeping, administration and HR, bar staff. So we have certificate 3 and 4 for the people that are just starting in the hotel, and that gives them a good understanding of about hospitality. Then we've got for our more experienced staff is our diploma students, and that can be from people that are doing management roles basically. We run a really good program here. We have our trainer Belinda from the Ivana group. It works really well. She visits us once a month, and they actually do the training on site here an hour. So other than that, it's done off site, but the students find that it works really well here because they get to do it. I think it's very beneficial because I'm able to have some practical as well as theory behind me. I came to the hotel as a food and beverage supervisor, and by doing this management diploma, I've been able, because I actually manage the bar, breakfast as well as dinner.
as well as in-room dining, so forth. So I'm looking at a team of more than 25 people as a background of hospitality. So it's nice to sort of be given those skills as I was growing up. But with the studies, it's been, there may be some tweaks there that I'm able to sort of like manage, but by having these studies, it's been helpful in order for me to sort of perfect those areas that I need to address in terms of a management role. I think it'd be crazy if you don't
these
do
were
anything
the
like this. The program is different.
these were the if you want to become a hospitality manager, a key advantage is the ability of robots to offer support for a variety of different languages. Now, even for travel, because we are talking about the tourism also, some travel agents are also looking into the into use of robots, especially as a means of pre-qualifying customers. So here, hospitality sector, you know, have been one of the most common use of robots within the hospitality sector, and these can be used to deliver basic customer service. Oh, oh, sorry, this was not the case. So advantages and disadvantages, of course, robots versus that of course I will not take, because there are so many videos are there about, and they are really fantastic. But that's why I have cut down a little bit. Um, these two technologies also I will take only when time permits me, because earlier also I have done this about machine learning and face recognition. Most of you must be knowing, but because of shortage of time, because my list is very long, so I will just proceed. In-person customer service, example of AI in the hospitality, use of AI to deliver person customer service. Now this again, AI robot is called Kony, and this has been adopted by the hotel Hilton Group. And this robot is able to provide tourist information, etc., to the people when they are checking in. So let us meet Kony.
Hi, Connie.
How may I help you? I am Hilton's newest concierge in training, thanks to a pilot project between Hilton and IBM.
Next time you check into a Hilton, you might find Connie, a robot concierge powered by IBM's Watson artificial intelligence platform. At the Hilton McLean in Virginia, Connie is learning to interact with guests and respond to their queries. Connie can recognize and respond to questions that guests might ask of a concierge. Each interaction allows the system to learn, adapt, and improve its recommendations. So right now, Connie will greet guests and answer questions about hotel amenities, services, and hours of operation. It's important to understand one thing. The robot isn't actually doing any of this. It's just the tool through which people can interact with the AI system. And that's how IBM is hoping to sell Watson's services. Now, it's not the first time that a hotel has experimented with robots. Last year, a robot hotel opened in Japan, but that was more about the novelty and about the hardware. IBM wants to build a major business on Watson and is pushing it hard. It's offering $5 million in prizes to developers who make the biggest breakthroughs using Watson by 2020. Watson debuted on the US TV show Jeopardy in 2011. Back then it was a giant server, but it's gone on to become a distributed system that lives in the cloud. IBM offers its various AI technologies,
like image recognition and language processing, as services via APIs, and that's how Connie is interacting with guests. Connie could be appearing at other Hilton hotels in the future.
So you have seen that the Connie is that this robot is answering all your questions. And another important thing you must have noticed that their knowledge is being upgraded every time because they have to, new type of people come, so their knowledge should be upgraded every time. uh, Now I will take, there are many, so this okay, voice based digital assistant. AI has produced a lot of useful technologies including major advancements. Many people are now accustomed to voice activated. This, of course, is available in many hotels in our country also. Uh, so you can do many things by just speaking whatever you want. Voice activation can be embedded in all kinds of devices from a guest, a smartphone, or a laptop to tablet provided by the hotel. With this system, a guest can adjust the air conditioning, heating, वगैरह. I think this is already there in many of our hotels. Now, this is again important. Sentiment analysis. See, hotel business is such that unless they know how you are thinking, what you are thinking about the services of the hotel, so they should know. They should know their. If you ask them, probably they will say yes, yes, everything good. But then you have to know their sentiments. So sentiment analysis is also very important. It can help analyze consumer attitudes to your brand, whether asking whether he's liking your brand or not. As more and more people use social media to find hotels and talk about their stay. Normally, you must have seen here that whenever you stay in a hotel and when you go back, you always on the social media, you get a message that you were staying in our hotel and all that. Will you like to answer questions? This, that. I mean, this is a routine thing. The wealth of data would be hard for human staff to track, but this data will be so much that it will be very difficult for a person to track it down and upgrade it. Sentiment analysis, it is easy. Today, sentiment analysis tool, there is a AI tool can keep track of conversations about your hotels. Gauge how customers are responding to a particular feature and pick up common complaints or positive comments. The data can be used to improve your offerings. So this is again, let us see whether if it is useful. I will.
क्या कपड़े होता हूँ मैं एकदम साफ और फ्रेश
तो या दोनों
हम दोनों
हम दोनों नहीं, ये दोनों व्हील 2 in 1 में है नींबू और जैस्मिन की खुशबू, सफाई के साथ फ्रेशनेस भी। व्हील
Why it is so?
2 in 1।
How sentiment analysis works in artificial
Yeah.
intelligence,
Just
AI.
watch
Hi,
this.
everybody. If you're looking to become a full-time data scientist and artificial intelligence, AI, expert from scratch, then you are at the right place. Today, I'll explain how sentiment analysis works in AI. Let's have a quick look at the definition of sentiment analysis. Sentiment analysis is the process that automatically detects emotions and opinions by classifying a given text as positive, negative, or neutral. But how does it work? Basically, it combines the power of two subfields of AI: natural language processing, NLP, and machine learning. Natural language processing, NLP, transforms human language into something that machines can understand. It applies syntactic techniques to understand the structure of a text and semantic techniques to identify meaning. Some of these techniques are tokenization, lemmatization, and part of speech tagging. Once the text is processed with NLP techniques, it's ready for classification with machine learning algorithms. Machine learning allows machines to recognize patterns in data and make predictions. Instead of relying on explicit instructions, machine learning algorithms learn from similar examples, training data. To build a model that classifies text by sentiment, You need to train it with examples of emotions in text. Each of these examples requires to be labeled with the corresponding category. To improve the accuracy of your model, you'll need a representative amount of samples for each tag. Looking curious about why sentiment analysis is needed? In today's environment where we're suffering from data overload, although this does not mean better or deeper insights, companies might have mountains of customer feedback collected. Yet for mere humans, it's still impossible to analyze it manually without any sort of error or bias. Imagine this scenario. You're the owner of a small delivery business, and you receive about 20 responses to your email surveys every month. You could, and should, read these yourself and perform your own analysis by hand. Now, imagine receiving 30,000 responses per month. That's more than 1,000 responses each day. Needless to say, this is impossible as a part of a business owner's day job. Then, there's the question of bias. Everyone knows those days where things go wrong, and you're in a foul mood even before reaching the office. The risk of you interpreting messages and any form of communication more negatively is rife. Sentiment analysis is useful for quickly gaining insights using large volumes of text data. Now the question is, what are the techniques used in sentiment analysis? The first technique is rules-based sentiment analysis. It uses a dictionary of words labeled by sentiment to determine the sentiment of a sentence. Sentiment scores typically need to be combined with additional rules to mitigate sentences containing negations, sarcasm, or dependent clauses. This is a sentiment dictionary example. Second one is machine learning, ML-based sentiment analysis. Here, we train an ML model to recognize the sentiment based on the words and their order using a sentiment labeled training set. This approach depends largely on the type of algorithm and the quality of the training data used. How sentiment analysis actually works. The answer to this question is traditional sentiment analysis involves using reference dictionaries of how positive certain words are, and then calculating the average of these scores as the sentiment of that text. Thanks to sentiment analysis, you can discover what makes customers happy or frustrated about your brand. You can even analyze sentiment towards specific aspects of your business, like your app's features, price, or customer service. Gauge customer reactions after releasing a new product or launching a marketing campaign. Identify negative comments on the fly and take quick action to solve them before they injure your brand image. Now we know what is sentiment analysis and how sentiment analysis works in AI. But do you know what are the pros and cons of sentiment analysis? By using sentiment analysis, you gauge how customers feel about different areas of your business without having to read thousands of customer comments at once. If you have thousands of feedback per month, it is impossible for one person to read all of these responses. By using sentiment analysis and automating this process, you can easily drill down into different customer segments of your business and get a better understanding of sentiment in these segments. Where sentiment analysis can help you further is by identifying which of these comments you should read. If you're interested in learning more about starting a machine learning and AI career, then be sure to check out our courses at the first link in the description. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos helping you to start your data science and AI career and more. Check out this playlist of our data science and machine learning lesson.
So you have seen that how this sentiment analysis is important, because the feedback from the customers is very important for you to improve your services. But then if the response from the customer is in large number, then manually it is just impossible. So then how it is done, this is what you have seen in this video. Okay. Now, another important thing which we always know, that whenever you go for booking a hotel room, you always say that let us find out the price, and then suddenly you find that the prices are changing. So naturally you have to look for the cheapest. That is the human nature. Then you would like to go. So this hotel is also changing the prices. So that AI is used to dynamic pricing of the rooms. Rooms rate needs to be set at an optimal level, but we hotel people cannot reduce it too much so that they don't face the loss, or too much high so that they don't get the people, the customer. So AI powers tools that can process large amounts of data regarding occupancy, demand, trends in the hotel market. Using this data, AI solutions can create recommendations in real time and develop a dynamic pricing structure that works for your hotel. This means that your hotel will never miss out on a potential guest through overpricing, because sometimes this overpricing, some guests may go, while at the same time avoiding the problem of selling rooms too cheaply. So you have to keep a balance. In this way, AI ensures optimal revenue. So big data and predictive analysis is one thing used here in hotel industry. Uh, I think there is some video. Let us see.
Mark is head of development at a big hotel company. His industry is being disrupted by a new trend of private individuals offering rooms at their homes online. To enhance his offering, he intends to implement a solution that can predict hotel occupancy so that rates can be optimized according to demand. Mark has several sources of information for his forecasting tool, including the company's information system and data from the web, such as the weather and the school holiday periods in other countries. Mark asks his IT team to launch experiments on the subject. The team is familiar with data processing, but doesn't have any experience with big data. The project team approaches Orange big data experts for training in the use of these technologies. They can launch a calculation cluster quickly using the MapReduce service system. In a few minutes, the infrastructure is created, and the teams just have to load their scripts and their data records and wait for the results. Once this initial test has been completed, the team can turn off the test infrastructure and start work with developer partners in the development of the final application. At this stage of the project, Orange experts support the team with implementing the flows of secure data between the company's IS, third-party sources, and the big data infrastructure. Once the application has been finalized, Mark entrusts Orange with the operating of their solution. Orange guarantees availability, security, and performances. Thanks to the collaborative work between the project team and Orange Business Services, the company was able to improve expertise on big data technologies, access infrastructures suitable for each stage of their project, and outsource the operation of the finalized application to focus on data analysis. Result, the company can now predict occupancy rates in hotels and optimize management.
So this video has given us the idea that how the pricing and then how AI can help us. And customer loyalty system. Loyalty programs are hugely important in the hospitality industry, helping to secure repeat customers and letting you guests know what you value them. The number of participant customers continue to increase. AI can help to streamline loyalty programs. How to use the loyalty programs? Of course, there is a short video. I think um, how what exactly they should do in the.
If you own a small business, here's a gift for you. With WhatsApp, you can now send personalized messages.
Loyalty for the customers. How can
I'll start with a simple example. Let's say you are a gym owner that caters to around 30-40 customers a month, right? And you want to grow your business and help out those customers the best way you can. So a good way to do that would be to personally know them and give them personalized offers, the ones that best suit each customer. For example, You segment those customers and you know who's a weightlifter, who's training for football, and who's just a newbie. And maybe based on that, the weightlifter gets a priority access to his contract, which is amazing, right? And the other way would be to know who are regulars and who are about to churn. Maybe someone just shows up once a week and they probably would leave soon. And for them, you set up a personal trainer and you also set up an interesting service where you probably call them up every week and motivate them or encourage them to come back. And for that, you need to know the best way to contact them as well, outside of the gym, obviously. And that could be just through SMS, through calling, or maybe they don't like that and you probably should just contact them through a mutual friend. Now, this works at a smaller scale where you have this personalized touch. But how do I get this personalized offers and all this information up the scale, let's say at 30,000 users a month, or maybe 3 million users a month? Now, the way to do that is pretty simple. Just get large brain, something that works at like 1,000,000 times the capacity of a normal brain, or get AI.
So, regarding the loyalty, also the how the AI is coming. So that was in loyalty programs. You have to deal how you have to deal with the customers and people who are coming very frequently or some who are not coming very frequently. So you have to decide accordingly. Uh, let me skip this. Okay. In hotel operations, uh, contactless check-in. Housekeeping. AI can also improve the overall efficiency of hotel operations by using AI for forecasting demand, inventory management, etc. Facial recognition check-in in Marriott, China. How contactless checking works, So we can. This is a very very small video. Just 1 minute.
Let's say there's 2 new emails in your inbox. One from a legit.
Facial recognition technology has been around for decades. However, in recent years, it has seen more widespread adoption. Why? Artificial intelligence, advances in deep learning and faster systems for processing enormous amounts of data has helped the technology come closer to reaching its full potential. This has led to higher accuracy and faster processing times. Governments and private companies are taking notice. The global market for facial recognition is expected to reach $12.92 billion by 2027. And it is not just for safety and security, just to name a few. Facial recognition software is starting to appear in retail, transportation, the hospitality industry, and the banking industry. But what is facial recognition technology? Facial recognition is a biometric tool. As with other commonly used biometric technologies,
In fact, this facial recognition technology, we need a separate lecture. It's very interesting how the facial technology works and how they are doing it. But of course, it is there in the hotel also. It is big, long. That's why I had cut down. Now this is again important things. Guest experience set to revolutionize hotel guest experience in next 10 years by providing more personalized and efficient service through the use of personalization and recommendations engines, automation of repetitive tasks, virtual assistants, etc. AI will also enhance safety and security by monitoring for potential threats and proactively providing guests with services. Additionally, AI will be integrated with virtual reality and augmented reality. That's why I showed you the first video where this AI, virtual reality and augmented reality was used. So let us see how a guest, when he or she checks in a hotel, he will experience that. A short video. Some guest has checked in.
Hello, Eleanor. I hope you will enjoy your hotel concept trial this weekend. Remember to turn in your assignment by next Monday. EHL's hospitality partners are counting on your feedback before going to market.
Yeah, so this is something excellent. When you're sitting in the hotel room, you can create the atmosphere the way you like it. So they are using AR and virtual reality to get this thing. Sales in mice, improving the business. AI powered personalization and recommendation engines can assist creating customized. AI can automate repetitive tasks such as data entry. All these tasks can be done by AI. This, of course, we all know it. Those customer data. So that is not very. So human resources and labor. AI can also be used to analyze data and use of predictive analytics to forecast employee behavior and market trends, allowing hotels to make data-driven decisions. So any decision if you take, it should all be data-driven. Accordingly, you can have your recruitment strategy. AI-powered chatbots and virtual assistants can also be used to interact with job applications, etc. AI can also be used to optimize scheduling and workforce management by forecasting demand. AI can also be used to analyze employees' performance and provide feedback. By providing insights from the data analysis, hotels can implement programs to improve employee retention and satisfaction. Now, many hotels have large chains, that we all know that a particular like Taj or Oberoi or many other hotels, Leela Group, and so they have got a large chain. So expected to have a significant impact on hotel chain in several ways. Automation will be one of the key areas where AI will be implemented, as it can automate repetitive tasks such as data entry. So that can be done for all the hotels. I mean, they need not do it for every hotel of the chain and save time. Predictive analytics will also be used to analyze large amounts of data and forecast customer behavior and market trends. So that can be done for all the hotels about the market trend, etc. Personalization will also be enhanced through the use of AI powered personalization and recommendation engines, which will allow hotel chains to provide more targeted and personalized experience to individual guests. AI powered chatbots and virtual assistants will also become more prevalent, allowing guests to interact with the hotels in real time. AI will, by forecasting demand and adjusting room availability accordingly, resulting in more efficient use of hotels. Because again, the demand may be different for different hotels of the same chain. AI will also be used to optimize energy efficiency by managing lighting, heating, and cooling systems. Ultimately, AI will assist large hotel chains in centralizing all operations, allowing them to manage multiple properties and locations and improve guest experience. About marketing, as expected to change hotel marketing by enabling more targeted and personalized marketing campaigns based on individual guest preferences. AI will automate repetitive and time consuming tasks. Additionally, AI will enable hotel marketers to analyze large amount of data and use predictive analytics, because in AI and in fact the predictive analysis is very important for everything. Chatbots and virtual assistants will become more prevalent in the hotel marketing. AI will play a role in identifying and targeting the most effective influencer for hotel campaigns and assist hotels in monitoring. AI will allow hotels to automate and optimize their digital advertising. Hoteliers that don't self-educate will be left behind. This is very important. In fact, it applies to many other area also. But in hotels, it is very important that every hotel have to self-educate. Hoteliers who do not educate themselves about AI risk falling behind in the hospitality industry. With the increasing use of AI in the hospitality industry, hoteliers who fail to embrace this technology will miss out on the benefits it can bring. Hoteliers don't self-educate will be left. For example, chatbots and virtual assistants such as Alexa, Siri can be used to provide concierge services, etc. AI can also be used to optimize pricing and revenue management through data analysis. AI technologies such as machine learning and algorithms can also be used to improve guest experience by automating tasks such as check-in and room services. Additionally, the use of big data and IoT, of course, that is there. So, madam, of course, I have some more, but now it is already 7:30. What you say?
Sir, you may continue for another 5-10 minutes.
Okay, but because then I'm expecting some questions also.
Yes, sir.
I will use one or two, and then we can go for the question answers.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Sure. Was one missing? I think this we have done. Yeah, this is important. This is good. This can be discussed. This is about the
Can't sleep? It's alien!
travel.
ये मैटर्स नहीं! Get
Sam. How AI can help in travel.
Mark has booked a business trip to Paris, so Sam adds it to his list of travel plans. The night before travel, Sam sends Mark the weather forecast. It's predicted to rain quite a lot, so Mark knows to pack his umbrella. A few hours before his flight, Sam asks Mark if he needs transport to airport, in case he hasn't already arranged it. Sam calculates both the estimated time to airport and cost of the travel options. Needing a taxi, Sam connects Mark with a local service, an approved supplier of his organization. As soon as Mark lands in Paris, Sam directs him to baggage claim number 3, so that he can grab his bags and get out of the airport. Sam again offers Mark a car to the hotel he booked. Mark can always call a local ride from inside his itinerary. Sam also provides a guide on Paris, containing useful info on orientation from the airport, local transport, currency, restaurants, and even sightseeing, should he get some spare time. After a good night's sleep, Mark is back in business meetings. Noticing that traffic is extremely heavy, Sam warns Mark that he'll need to leave within 30 minutes to get to his flight. Sam asks if he wants a car called or if he needs to rearrange his travel plans. Mark can use Sam to search for alternative options while still in his meeting. Options within his company's travel policy that he can book discreetly at the touch of a button. Knowing travel plans can be complex, Sam also offers a direct line to his FCM team, or a handy new live chat feature if needed. On the way home, Mark can even use his integrated expense service provider to upload receipted expenses. Sam keeps on working behind the scenes, proactively supporting Mark wherever he goes, including reminders and assistance on any visa, vaccinations, or any other such requirements. Sam is also getting prepared to handle traveller queries and bookings through direct chat, using a combination of the latest AI technology and live agent support. This is both within Sam's own specific app and also on all major chat platforms too. Mark will therefore be able to message Sam on, say, Facebook Messenger, just as he would his own friends. Should an event occur while Mark is away, in this case in Paris, Sam can know Mark's location and whether he might be affected. Sam can send a real-time alert to Mark. This helps to ensure that he's always being looked after wherever he is in the world. Sam is smart and wants to be your pocket travel assistant.
So you have seen that how Sam, the travel agent, is always helping you, whether you are in this country or that country, or if you have missed the flight or your meeting is prolonged. Sam is there to take, that is intelligent travel chatbot. So this is very, very useful. Now, this is also important, revenue management for use of data and analytics to determine the optimal price of a product. AI powered revenue management. Customers in different customer groups perceive value differently, and it is important to set price that will be appropriate for the group. AI revenue management tools can help you find the most effective distribution channels and adjust your prices to appeal to specific customer. AI revenue management, for this solution, there is again a small video.
I'm back.
Welcome home.
Good boy. Shake hands. Very good. Give me some water.
What is your company missing in this fast-paced world? Quick decision making. Before you had time, it used to look like this. Your best and brightest racing to make timely strategic decisions. Then this happened. The revolution took off. The world changed. Say hello to the future. Say hello to Revenue AI. Revenue AI augments your decision making, recommends changes in your brand strategies, tailored promotion planning. Know your competitor better than they know themselves, giving you a holistic view of your products, your brands, your SKUs. Revenue AI dives into the stream of information and maximizes your ROI. The answers you need. Now. Fast. You plug in data. Revenue AI does the rest. Data in, data processed, insights and recommendations out. See the real-world impact of your possible decisions. See scenarios play out. See how they will affect you over time, all in real time. One great platform, the perfect PA. Say hello to the future of decision-making. Revenue AI, intelligent solutions, fast and right support. The revenue management revolution.
So revenue management is again the latest thing which hotels are using in their management. Well, this will be, I think this should be my last slide. AI is expected to have a significant impact on small independent hotels, because we have discussed a group of hotels in the chain. Automation will be one of the key areas where AI will be implemented, as it can automate repetitive tasks such as data entry, inventory management, and customer service, freeing up the hotel staff to focus on more strategic activities such as building relationship with key clients and providing personalized service to guests. So that is the advantage. Predictive analytics will also be used to analyze data and forecast customer behavior and market trends, allowing independent hotels to make data-driven decisions and develop more effective marketing. Personalization will also be enhanced through the use of AI-powered personalization and recommendation engines, which will allow small independent hotels to provide more targeted and personalized experiences to individual guests based on their preferences, past behavior, and demographics. AI-powered chatbots and virtual assistants will also be used to interact with guests in real time and provide personalized recommendations. Smart room technology will be integrated with AI, allowing guests to control the temperature. Yes, this also we have discussed. Uh, this also not required. Inventory management again, well, AI can easily be applied in that. This also we have done. So, Madam, I feel that we have finished. So I would like to stop here. Hello.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. I'm sure this insightful session has enlightened the participants
Yeah.
about the real scenario and the usage of AI. There are certain questions by the participants which I'll now take up with your permission, sir.
Sure, sure, sure. Welcome.
The first question we have, sir, implementing AI in hospitality
Yeah.
simply implies more of technology. But what happens in case of system failures, network issues, etc.? Will it not lead to frustration among guests and loss of productivity?
Now let me tell you, when we are talking about AI and the system failure, these two things are they go against each other. You know,
Yes, sir.
there is no question of technology failures, and there is always a standby things. As we know that in any hotel, in hotel you have never heard about a big hotel. I am talking about. Have you ever heard about the power supply is not there and then you were without the power supply? Hardly there is any, because every hotel, big hotel, 5 star and above, and they never depend on the normal power supply. They have their generators, they have their systems. So hotel themselves will take care, because for them customer is the most important. And if their frustration even for few minutes will spoil their image. So I think the person who has asked this question should have to understand that this is an industry where they don't mind spending more and more, because I have seen many hotels. um, I don't know whether how many of you have gone actually in the underground floor and all that, and how they manage everything. That is fantastic. So I think we, even with AI, there should not be any problem, and things will improve. And they can have alternative. Another thing is that suppose something has failed, they have got another alternative, other alternative. So continuity will be there.
Absolutely, sir. Very rightly said. Sir, another question we have, how costly and complex can transfer of existing systems to AI enabled systems be?
Yeah, I mean, no, it is not so complicated, because when you are implementing AI, in the existing system, let us take the case of our house. Suppose you are bringing Alexa, and then you tell Alexa that you play this song.
Hello? I think we have lost RK Singh, sir, due to some technical glitch, dear participants. Uh, the feedback form link for this wonderful session has already been shared, dear participants. Due to some technical glitch, I think we have lost RK Singh, sir. He is no longer in the meeting room with us. Dear participants, the feedback form link for this wonderful session has already been shared with all of you in the chat window. I hope you have started filling the same. We have lost RK Singh sir amongst us due to some technical glitch. We are requesting him to rejoin us. It was a wonderful session we have had today, dear participants, but I think due to a technical glitch, sir has been logged out of a meeting room. Feedback form link has already been shared in the chat window, dear participants. So kindly click on the same and submit the same to generate your certificate of participation. It was a wonderful session today where how AI is transforming the hospitality and the tourism sector. Sir has, I think, wonderfully demonstrated with all the different videos Sir had. Feedback form link has already been shared in the chat window, dear participants. Just click on the feedback form link, dear participant. It is going to open.
Dr. Ritika.
Sir, RK Singh sir is joining us back. He has been logged out.
ठीक है, मुझे लग रहा है let's close this session now. His certification and memento was pending that we can send him through mail. So let's not tax the participant. And we have already circulated the feedback link. So dear participants, please fill up the feedback link, get your certificates. My team members are here. They will be facilitating you if you find any difficulty. But they cannot issue you certificate if you don't fill the feedback form. So it is you who has to get your certificate issued. In the process, they may help you by giving Google Drive link. And thank you so much. मुझे लग रहा है just
Sir, I think sir has joined us back. He in the attendees.
upgrade him.
Yes, sir. Just a minute. Preeti ma'am, sir is RK Singh sir is in the attendees. I think we can upgrade him. He has joined as RK Singh in the attendees.
Start video. Yeah, I think now I'm there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Anyway, again,
So
sir.
let's
today
conclude finally.
Sir, today, in spite of all efforts, everything went
No
all
worry,
right.
no worry, no worry.
Except that in the last,
Yeah.
minute, though I had finished, but
No, the lecture was finished. It was an excellent session.
yes,
And let's conclude now. This was a wonderful session,
yeah.
full of information and very, very informative videos. And thank you
Any
so
any
much.
any other questions, madam?
No
No, sir.
questions
Thank
now.
you so
All
much.
questions
Okay.
have been done.
I would now request MN Huda sir to kindly present a certificate to RK Singh sir for this wonderful session today, which
Right.
has been widely appreciated by the audience.
Right.
Again, this certificate is only for the purpose of certification, nothing else.
No, but certificate is a certificate, sir.
It is a matter of remembrance
I
that
I
you have been
I
part of this
I
wonderful and lovely
I
webinar.
remember when I was in the school or the young days, and
True.
whenever we were getting any certificate, I will
Yeah.
come running and show
Uh,
it to my dad and मतलब देखो मम्मी हमको ये मिला है अच्छा certificate है and all that. So that
ग्रैंडसन
excitement
को अब आप ग्रैंडसन को बता सकते हैं कि I am still getting certificate.
yes, yeah. So thank you
Wonderful.
very much for that, you know.
But I must
Whatever is
salute to
there,
your
it is a
passion.
certificate, and yes, I keep it in my folder and all that. So
Right.
that will be there, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So thank you so much, sir. Memento is also there. That is also just for a remembrance.
Yes. I think today attendance was also very good. 254
Oh,
people.
Yes,
wonderful.
sir.
Around 300 plus people have attended online,
Yeah,
and then around 50 plus people at YouTube live
yeah,
stream.
yeah, 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 yeah. मैडम आप हमें मेरे को ये YouTube का लिंक भेज दे दीजिएगा.
जी सर,
हाँ,
बिल्कुल।
YouTube का लिंक
जैसे
भेज
ही
देंगे।
अपलोड होता है, मैं आपके साथ लिंक शेयर कर दूंगी।
राइट मैडम. ओके
आपको
सर.
आप सर को वो अपना YouTube का लिंक भेजिए।
हाँ वो भी ठीक रहेगा.
Yes,
अपने
sir.
आप
पुराने भी
ढूंढ
देख
लेंगे,
सकेंगे.
बाकी लेक्चर्स भी होंगे, बाकी
Yes,
स्पीकर्स का
yes,
भी
sir.
होंगे।
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So,
sir.
Hoda sir, thank you very much.
And thank you,
And
sir.
I once again I appreciate your dedication, and because I tell my many friends to see how they are conducting, with them, you know, and so meticulously, so punctuality and everything is there, and people are joining as if we are going in the college. I mean, it is something like regular going to the college and then attending lectures and this. In fact, sir, these days, I am conducting one course in Jamia
That's
on
great.
AI in media. It is a complete course which they have given me, and that is called choice-based credit system. This is called choice-based credit system.
Yeah.
So I'm conducting that in Jamia, and that also is giving me a lot of, you know, my students also must have joined. I told them to join this, you know, and then other students also. So these things
Right.
will help them also. Okay,
Right.
sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll meet again.
Okay.